Hello everyone. So welcome to our programming lectures. So in this video we are going to discuss about another type of data structure, that is arrays. So we have seen the concept of arrays in C programming. What is meant by array? It is a collection of similar type of elements, and it is going to store the elements in a 1D representation of data, or 2D representation of data, or ND representation of data. Now let us understand what is meant by array in R programming. So compared to the matrices, arrays can have more than two dimensions. Normally you see the matrices is having the data in a two dimensions. It is going to represent the data in a two dimensional, means in the form of rows and columns. If you want to represent the data more than two dimensions, then we have to use the concept of arrays in R programming. And to create an array, we have to use the array function. You have to use an array function to create an array. And also we have to use the dimensional parameter to represent the number of dimensions. For example, let's create an array. Suppose array 1. So to create an array, we have to use an array function. The first parameter that you need to pass is the number of elements. The number of elements, for example, 1 to 24, we have to give. And the second parameter that you need to pass is dimensions. So dimension is equals to C of 4 rows and 3 columns. 4 3s are 12 and 2 dimension. 12 2s are 24. Total 24 number of elements. So this is the way you have to create an array. So let's display the elements of an array 1. See here. So the elements could be start from 1 and end with 24. 1 to 24. And 4 rows here. The first one in the dimensional parameter, the first one is representing that 4 rows. So here we are having 4 rows and 4 rows, and the second value is representing 3 columns and 3 columns, and here 2 dimensions. So this is first dimension and this is second dimension. See here, this is representing as dimension, comma 2. Means if you want to store the data more than one dimension, more than 2 dimension, then we have to use an arrays concept. Normally in matrices you can represent the data in a 2 dimensional, right? So this is the way we have to create an array, right? How to access the elements in an array? You have to use the square brackets. So by using the square brackets you can represent or you can access the array elements. So for example, you see here the array name is multi-array. So this is second row and third column and second dimension value. Let's see, for example, array 1. Suppose I want to access the second row, third column of second dimension value. Second row, third column and second dimension value. Second dimension value is 22. First dimension value is 10. So let's see the output. See, 22 you are getting. Suppose I want to access from array 1, second row, second column and first dimension. Second row, second column and first dimension. This is second row and this is second column and first dimension value. With this total it is a first dimension. So what is the value? 6. So this is a way you can access the elements of an array by representing the square brackets. Also you can access the whole row or the whole column, so from different dimensions by using a C function. For example, you see here, suppose the array name is multi-array. So here I am representing the first column. See here, when you are representing the row name or column name, and after that you are representing the comma, which means that it is representing a row. So when you are having a comma before the number, then it is representing a column. Suppose I want to access the first column. I want to access the first column, first row of first dimension. So comma you are having after a number, which means that it is representing a row. Means the first row. It is representing the first row of a first dimension. First row of a first dimension values. So this is first dimension. What is the first row values? 159. Suppose I give array of 1. I give the comma before the number. So C of 2 I am giving, means second column of second dimension. So this is representing the column number, and the comma is available before the number, which is representing that the column, and this value is representing the dimension. You see 17, 18, 19 to 20. Second dimension, second column. So second dimension, second column is 17, 18, 19, 20. So this is the way you can access the number of, means the rows and columns. By using a C function, you can access the whole row or whole column. And the next one is, you have to check whether an element is available or not. For example, 23 is available or not. You have to use the modulus in modulus operator, and the array name you have to give array1. Yes, it is available. You are getting the output as true. Suppose I give 25 modulus in modulus array1. So false. You are getting it as a false. 25 is not available. Up to 24 elements is there. So you can check whether an item or data value is available in array or not by using modulus in modulus operator. And if you want to check the number of rows and number of columns available in an array, then you have to use the dimension function. So dimension of array1. So let's see. So here you just observe the output. 4 is representing the number of rows, 3 is representing the number of columns, 2 is representing the number of dimensions. Suppose if you want to get the length, means you need to find out the number of elements is available in array, then you have to use the function, that is length of array 1. So how many values that are available in array 1 is total 24 values is available. So this is a way you can find out the number of elements that are available in array by using a length function. So this is about arrays of an R programming. I hope it is clear to you. So thank you.